great club servant Tony Book has been. A man of many parts down the years at Main Road. Rush. Mulby against Seagraves. Mulby's got the strength. Dibble outside the area, but Ian Rush rolls it into an empty goal, and Liverpool have scored first. Beardsley suddenly realised he had room, and he's putting it to good effect. Peter Beardsley has done it this time. A superb solo goal. McMahon. Whelan. McMahon onside. Played on by Redmond, in fact. Surely Liverpool will get another one this time. They have. With Dibble left bewildered by Steve McMahon's clever finish. And McMahon kept looking as though he was going to play the ball inside to Rush, but he wrong-footed Dibble. It's 3 for Liverpool. And now it's a penalty to Manchester City. Grobbelaar on Morley. Well, just when it looked all up for the home side, they could revive their hopes. Clive Allen has that responsibility. And scores. City could come again. Glanced out by Marsh. Rush now. If McMahon can run half the length of the pitch here, Liverpool are in again. He settles for help. He's got it from Rush. And Dibble this time cannot keep him at bay. It all started with Rush for Liverpool here at Main Road, and it may well have finished that way.
Memories of With, Morley, Mortimer and Cowans, the only survivor of Villa's championship side. Still the best player on the park. Forrest unable to clear his free kick, and Olney the grateful benefactor. The combination of Chapman and Clough hasn't exactly brought defences crashing to earth this season. Worked well enough here though. Chettle the middleman, Chapman squaring it. Interestingly, Villa played David Platt in midfield. Bobby Robson was all eyes. He picks his team to play Yugoslavia tomorrow. Must have been impressed both with Cowans and Platt, who bisected Walker and Chettle to make it 8 wins in 9 league matches, Villa's best run since winning the title in '81.
Lee. All Coles in a bit of trouble. And then a chance here for Dixon. And Chelsea in front. 70 seconds. Dorigo in trouble. Good work by Gibson. Fairweather. Flicked on by Ryan. Gibson miscued. Didn't that time. 1-1. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Cork. Wise, 2-1. Terrific goal by Dennis Wise. Curl. Cork couldn't reach it. Here's Fairweather. And Gibson at 3-1. Terry Gibson sneaking in. Lee. Wilson. Penalty. I must say, young Peter go for the ball. But Graham Roberts, with 5 minutes of the first half remaining, has the chance to put Chelsea back in. And he takes it. Roberts missed out there. Here's Alan Cork. Well held up there. Dennis Wise. Oh, it's there. That's a belter. Dennis Wise, Phelan's up with him. There is Terry Phelan. Wise again, looking to angle another cross in. Roberts couldn't clear it. Besson, oh, he's missed it! Could score! Oh, I've seen it all now. Alan Court couldn't fail. 5-2.
Sheffield Wednesday are playing some good football at the moment. Daly and Atkinson's run here. And then David Hirst with great finesse becoming the first Wednesday player to score away from home in a league game this season. Amazingly had to wait until December, but in some respects that was worth waiting for. Norwich had their new Danish signing Henrik Mortensen up front, and it was Mortensen who was upended there for a pretty blatant penalty converted by Andy Townsend. Townsend making it 1-1. Norwich possibly in line for their 7th home draw of the season, a trend continuing from last season and which probably cost them the championship. But they did manage maximum points yesterday. It was an own goal by Phil King, who got to the ball just ahead of Mortensen, who made a good start for his new club.
Spurs were on the artificial surface at Luton. Chances at a premium. The best fell to the former Luton striker Paul Walsh, whose shot is beaten out by the legs of Alec Chamberlain. Spurs got a point though. Luton 0, Tottenham 0.
Derby putting together another good run, 4 wins on the trot. Funny how many of Dean Saunders' goals only just reached the back of the net, or the front to be precise. Here's another. Mel Sage's through ball, Mortimer and Boulder contriving to allow Saunders through, his 16th of the season, and no one can match that. Lovely work by Craig Ramage on his league debut here. Inside the fullback, some pickering away, textbook stuff. Saunders actually put some beef into this one, but Micklewhite gets the goal. That's the way it goes.
Everton hadn't won for 6 games, and Mike Newell was left out, which was the big surprise beforehand. It was a largely uninspiring match, illuminated by Stuart McCall's opener, Shades of Wembley. Kevin Ratcliffe back after a lengthy layoff. That'll improve things at Goodison. Dave Watson didn't have a clue where that ended up, which probably had something to do with his late arrival, timely arrival. He knew precisely where it ended up there.
Do you remember when Millwall were top in September? Briefly. Too close to the bottom for comfort just now. Southampton in predatory mood. Shearer creates and Rideout clips home a beauty. Too much reliance on Cascarino and Sheringham, they say at the Den, but Cascarino says, just give me the bullets and stop worrying. 1 each. Sheringham was out with injury, so Paul Stevenson, on his first full match, shared the striking responsibilities, kept his head admirably here to put Millwall back in front. A first league win in 8 games? Well, it was a mere 3 minutes away when Brian Horne in goal pressed the self-destruct button. Why, oh why, Brian? Matthew Le Tissier wasn't waiting for a reply. 2 each.
Returning to the First Division at the age of 33, Ray Wilkins. His Queen's Park Rangers debut coming at Crystal Palace. Wilkins looking trim and alert and determined to give Rangers a boost at the end of a pretty traumatic week. Palace out of sorts at the moment, still conceding soft goals despite the presence of their new £1 million goalkeeper Nigel Martin. Alan McDonald's flick on, Danny Maddox opening the scoring after 7 minutes. Only 2 points in their previous 6 games, and given the runaround by the club that began the weekend 1 off the bottom, doesn't augur too well for Palace. Pemberton slip here, letting in the impressive Andy Sinton. 2-0. Wilkins involved, in fact, involved from start to finish. It was a very impressive debut. And Peter Reid very much involved in number 3. Yes, the same Peter Reid who usually lets the ball do the work. Andy Sinton taking over, Reid needing a breather. 5 minutes left, best goal of the game. Andy Sinton looking a real bargain.
Smith there with a header. There he goes. He scored! 15 minutes gone. Perry Grove scores for Arsenal. Ian St John.
Well, again, Arsenal scoring off a set piece and a lovely strike by Perry Groves. And it was actually one of the Arsenal preset free kicks where they play the ball straight into the box, looking for Smith to get a little flick on it, Brian.
Now Smith. Nelson waiting in the middle. Smith may not require him. Off the crossbar.